Greg's back. Don't be laughing at this. That's insulting. Thank you. Greg, how are you?
Oh, great.
Always good to have you back.
I always love the music to get us all in the mood.
Well,
Thank you.
we're trying to do something. It's kind of misty out there for the
again
for the 27th day. Yeah, I know. People's attitudes, but
I know.
It's not snow.
Yeah. I'm a glasses half full kind of guy. Sadly, it's half full of rain right now.
Yeah, no kidding. Boy, isn't that the truth? So what's shaking at the co-op before we talk to Amanda and Abigail?
If we can wait to the second half, Leslie's going to come on and tell us about a new program we have. So she's going to take my seat. I'm off. She's on.
From behind the camera.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
I'm loving this.
Yeah,
this
awesome.
is great. All right, we've got Abigail. Wave, Abigail. There you go. Abigail's waving at you. Abigail McShinsky, herbalist and writer, who has been here before, lives in Concord, serves as the education specialist at MegaFood, a local company that crafts premium supplements made with real food from trusted farm partners that share a commitment to organic and regenerative agriculture. There you go. And now, on your left speaker, Amanda's here. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
Good to have you back. You got that whole Sandra Bullock thing going on.
Thank you.
Keeps creeping me out because I keep looking over going, it's Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Amanda Fay is a pre- and postnatal corrective exercise and...
You did it last time.
No, I don't remember last time.
Diastasis
Specialist and the founder and co-owner. I admitted it.
That was good.
Thank you. Of the Functional Bump, which provides coaching and industry knowledge in all things preconception, pregnancy, and postpartum exercise, nutrition, and weight.
That's great.
I said weight.
Okay.
Mindfulness. Visit functionalbump.com to schedule a private session with Amanda or attend a group fitness class in Bedford, Concord, Laconia, and or Hampton, New Hampshire. Yay.
Nice.
Nice job.
Yay.
Nice job. Yeah, why can't I say diastasis?
You just did it.
Oh, okay.
I just can't say Worcestershire.
Save that.
Yeah,
We'll use that next time she comes back.
we will.
All right, so traveling smart, traveling healthy. People on the road traveling. Why? What am I thinking about when I say travel smart, travel safe? What?
I may have been a week late on this. I think everybody was school vacation like a week ago, right?
I know.
So
Yeah, but that's still...
Maybe I was a week late, but...
We'll get them prepped for summer travel.
Yes.
Okay, summer travel, and I guess I'm interested also, is it different advice for if you're going to the beach for the day, if you're going to, you're going out of country?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
have at it.
Massachusetts?
Yeah, Massachusetts.
Yeah, and two, sometimes when you're traveling, you have a lot of options at restaurants. So still how to stay healthy when you're going to establishment.
Right, because you have a lifestyle going at home, then you go completely out of your routine.
Off the rails.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the temptation is there because we're on vacation. We can do whatever we want to do some bad
Oh,
things.
look, fried clams.
Yeah, right. And more fried clams and French fries.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I know.
And what I'm really concerned about is how all of that stuff when you travel is going to make you feel. Because especially if we're going on summer vacation or spring vacation, we want to feel good and enjoy it
Of
the
course
entire
we
time
do.
we're there. And I don't know, those fried clams would probably upset my stomach. So
Yeah.
I'm going to focus on some tips and supplements to help get you through that.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Yeah, balance is always great because I actually just got back from vacation.
Oh, nice.
What did we do?
We went to the Florida Keys.
Nice.
Oh, excellent.
Nice.
And I set one goal, and I said, Amanda, every day just stick with this one thing, and it was drinking a gallon of water every day, and then everything else, whether it's
See, that's
alcohol
typically
or...
not what you go to the Keys for.
Yeah, I know.
A gallon a day, maybe, but not water.
Yeah, I know.
But when I stuck with that one thing, it helped me make better decisions for the rest of that vacation.
Nice.
So whether or not we had ice cream and we had pizza, but I still had that gallon of water every day.
Okay, now the question is, why did you have the gallon of water?
Well, because I know when I do drink a lot of water every day, it makes me feel really good. So I knew I was going to be in the sun, dehydrated with
Right,
alcohol as well.
Right.
So that-
Absolutely.
That was just that one thing I picked.
And correct me if I'm wrong, which I'm sure both of you will. If you're drinking water before you go out to eat, it's also filling you up, and so you're not walking into the restaurant going and that and that and that and that,
Very
which
true.
is going to help.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
And I love that you mentioned that as like your first tip because that's a really fantastic one. In fact, I'm going to shout out to my mom when she was on the phone with me this morning. She's like, don't forget to remind them to drink water when they
Yes.
travel.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
It's great mom advice, but it's so easy when you're out and you're active to forget to do that. And dehydration is going to slow you down. You're going to feel terrible.
Sure.
It's also good. I'm going to get candid with our listeners. Things like constipation are not fun to have to deal with on vacation.
Absolutely not.
Water is going to be a great way to help.
All right, so what's the first realization of dehydration that makes me realize, ew, I haven't had enough water? What's the first thing that kicks in?
Thirst, right?
Thirst is a huge one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
They say that once you're thirsty,
It's
you're
already
dehydrated.
already passed, right?
Yeah.
It's past
You shouldn't
time.
just be reaching for water when you're thirsty. It's a little too late. I mean, you still reach for it then.
Well, yeah,
It's not
okay.
too late, but you're already getting dehydrated at that point.
Yeah.
And so I'm
headaches are
outside,
another common-
I'm
Yeah.
at the Keys, or I'm doing whatever. I haven't had water. All of a sudden I'm thirsty, a little woozy, whatever. Okay. How long is it going to take me to get back if I start guzzling water to compensate for what I lost? How long is that cycle?
That's a loaded question.
That is
Very
a
low
loaded
question. I don't have
question,
a great
yeah.
answer for it. I think if you're, maybe you have a headache and you're feeling very parched, you're
Yeah.
going to feel relief very quickly. But the goal is to not get to that point. So
Right.
Right.
if you've got your water bottle with you, a reusable water bottle, you can
There
get
you
at the
go.
Co-op, right? We have our reusable
cheap
water
plug.
bottle
That
with
was
us.
good.
Yeah.
I gotta write that
We
down.
can, take that along our adventures with us and make sure we're staying hydrated. And
Right.
just a really easy thing to do.
But
So
and
thank
as
for
you
bringing that
were
up.
alluding, everybody's different, so it may take you longer to bounce back.
Exactly.
And so you're screwing up your vacation.
Exactly.
You've been working 49 weeks to get away. You're finally away, and because you didn't do this, now I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to sit in here for a while. I mean, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Do
Absolutely.
you add anything to the water so you can retain it better, or any?
Yeah, you could put a little sea salt, salted sea salt, or a pink salt, lemon juice. Add those electrolytes back in.
Exactly.
And that
Even a
can-
splash if you get like coconut water, add a little splash of coconut
sure.
water to your regular water, a little flavor.
What does that do other than flavor?
Provide those electrolytes
It
that you
does.
mentioned. Yep. Trace
So do I
minerals
have
and-
to do like a lot of it, a little of it?
A little splash.
Yeah.
Because I think when some people think electrolytes, oh, I got to get Gatorade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, yes, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the sugar from Gatorade will actually dehydrate you further.
Right.
Will it really?
Right. And yeah, right. And when it's not the same as
Well,
water.
and it's the same thing we tell people as outdoorsmen, don't be drinking when it's cold, because it takes you the other way. You're saying, oh, it's cold out, I'm going to have a drink. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It expedites the process, and you don't want to do that.
Right.
So
Right, but going away on vacation, I try to start my day with water because then you're already on the right track before you've even taken a step outside of the house.
Yep. And to Amanda's point, when you've got that one healthy choice that you're committed to, it just you make healthier choices throughout the rest of the day.
Right,
It's
right.
kind of when you start out your breakfast with a donut. And then it's really easy to have pizza for lunch because
Oh, of
I
course
already
it
had
is.
the donut.
I
But if
had
you
the-
start
yeah.
out with like a green smoothie, you're like, well, that was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I can add a salad. You just kind of inspired to do
But
better.
but you also kept it simple. You kept it simple. If I maintain this one thing, then all of a sudden all of your habits will kind of fold into that. But you're not leaving on vacation going, okay, did I bring everything I need to do the 15 things that I want to
Yes.
do to keep myself healthy? No, it was one thing, but it helped you make better choices.
Yeah, speaking about vegetables, another thing I like to do is be like a nutrient detective when I'm traveling and see like
nutrient detective.
yes. Yes.
Now you got my interest.
Oh, that's
Put that on
great.
your resume. That's good.
Like wherever we go, we try to see how many vegetables we can fit into a meal because it's so hard, especially breakfast. If you go to a breakfast establishment, they
Yeah.
don't usually have a lot of vegetables. So something we actually did on vacation, we cooked at home and we made salad. We had a breakfast salad with our eggs and our potatoes.
Oh,
and,
good for you.
And then you don't have to cook because if you cook greens, it gets super small, and to serve that out to 5 people,
Right,
it's
yeah.
a little tiny plop.
Okay, so I'm assuming sausage, biscuits and gravy, and grits are not vegetables, right?
No, you
Okay,
can have that
okay,
little
just-
side of sliced tomatoes.
That's
or-
right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could decide that at the omelet station. You could have all veggies at the omelet
Yes.
station.
And do you just assume when you're traveling you're going to be able to go to a store and find the things you need, or do you pre-pack things to be sure that you have what you need?
Well, I love to go to the Co-op because you have
Another
that-
good
Again,
plug.
another cheap plug.
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
We need a bell.
Cheap plug Friday.
There's an amazing section near the cold brew coffee where it's all that prepared food, dried food, right? So you have like the energy squares and
Yeah.
then the fruit slices,
dried nuts.
dried nuts.
Yeah.
Yep. So nuts and bars and jerkies, those are all great things to bring for those just in case you're hungry. So you don't stop at a drive-through. You can eat your snack instead.
Right,
But
absolutely.
I think that's traveling domestically. I think if you're going into another country, they won't let you bring fruit and stuff in. But
Well, not fruit, but I don't know about dried fruit.
Dried fruit, probably.
packaged fruit. I think
Yeah.
you're okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
still
yeah.
bring a bunch of food with me no matter where I'm going.
and you're just going to stand in the airport and eat it until it's done. Okay, now you can come into our country.
Yeah, and they make you now usually separate it. So if you want to put that in a
That's very
separate
true.
bag.
I did that last time I traveled.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I can see you having like one bag clothes, one bag
Apples.
stuff. Yeah. Apples and fruit and water and nuts. It's like, I'm not taking any chances. This way we don't have to stop. Reach in the back of the bag. It's all, am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Thank you.
You're right.
Got it.
And the same for traveling with children. You, I guess, would pack things that they like, again, to be sure that they're not, going to the local fast food place at every turn, right?
A little preparation will save you so much headache and time once you're on vacation.
But most people say, seriously, everything in moderation. If you're on vacation, you're going to fall off the rail.
Yep.
But I mean, that's part of the fun of being on vacation, I guess.
Yeah.
To break off those constraints that you have Monday through Friday. And so it's like, okay, I'm going to have that pizza.
Right, but
I am going to have some
just
stuff.
don't go completely off
I
the
said
rail.
everything
That's
in
all.
moderation.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Eat your pizza, but make sure you already drank your water bowl for that day.
There you go.
Or whatever that, or make sure you had your side salad with that pizza or something like that. Whatever your goal is.
I like your water. That was your one thing. But it's basic. It's simple. There's nothing you have to pack. It's like I've got my recyclable water bottle that I can get at the co-op. But I mean, you've got your water and boom. But it sets the tone for being out in the sun, for meals and everything else. And it's simple. It's water.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How can you go wrong with that? All right. 8:48. We have to take a quick break.
We do that.
We will do that. We will be back with more with Abigail and Amanda and
Leslie.
And let me. Yeah. Okay. And Greg.
I'm not going to
Sorry.
Leslie.
Yeah. We'll be back. Wait for it. Leslie's here. There you go.
Yeah.
You got your own intro. Huh?
That is more than I could have dreamed of to start my Friday.
You know, for months we've been saying, pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain. Now we want you to pay attention. One of the faces behind the scenes. Welcome. Why are you stepping out front?
Thanks. Well, the last couple months we've been really ramping up some demonstrations at the co-op of different products.
Right.
So that's kind of some people may have seen me or heard me. I don't know right now if you're listening or if you're going to watch the TV show. But we are doing now month-long themes, which is super fun. So Field Day May is our first sort of month-long program where we're focusing on this really budget-friendly organic line that we carry. So each week there'll be a different option for you guys to try.
I like
That's
that.
great.
Yeah.
Well, and good words, budget friendly, because a lot of people think organic.
Totally.
I'm paying more.
Totally.
So the fact you can put it in easily digestible terms.
Yeah. And honestly, it's a lot of staples, which is great. And I think especially like pastas, pasta sauces, jellies, peanut butter, buttery round crackers.
Yeah, stuff you need to have around the house.
Right,
Yeah, and it's also really family friendly. If you're trying to give your kids organic, it's affordable and it looks familiar and it's delicious.
Smart Money says, from my experience, you don't say it's organic. You just give it to them.
Yeah.
Okay? And then they go, ooh, I like this. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Then they're selling it themselves.
Yep.
For me to do the organic, what are you doing to me?
Yeah.
And some people are reticent about it. Other people, but just give it to them. And they go, oh, these are really great.
Well, they're smart too. I was just saying they have a gluten-free line of pasta as well. And one of them is kids' shapes, like dinosaurs, and so
perfect.
they're really trying to make it super friendly to everybody.
Well, I like that.
Yeah.
So that's just one thing going on in May.
Well, yes, that's the first week.
Okay.
So that'll be next week, and then we're gonna do the peanut butters and the different jams on the little Ritz-like crackers that they do.
That's perfect.
Then they have an awesome maple syrup we're going to do with some silver dollar pancakes.
Oh,
Sweet.
perfect.
Yeah, so it's fun. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and it's different times. The schedule is on the website, and also we printed out some nice flyers that are at the store so you can see what time I'll be there and if there's a specific thing you want to try.
Wow.
But yeah, it's fun. It's not a lot of cooking on my end, which is probably good. But the kitchen is helping too. So the cafe will be providing.
Pay her more. That's good.
Yes.
Actually, in the morning when I leave with my coffee, I put a little maple syrup in it.
Oh.
And so not using sugar, I put a little maple syrup, and it's like, okay, there's that flavor. I like it. So,
Organic Field Day sugar.
Yeah, it works.
Why not?
No, it absolutely works. Do you agree? There you go. Oh, where'd Abigail go?
All right, she's on now.
That was him, not me.
I totally agree.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So we had, I'm not getting rid of Leslie yet, but you had something you wanted to chat with before we wrapped up.
Yeah, I think we were focusing so much on food and some great healthy tips, but I also want to make sure that we have tools in our toolbox if we don't feel well while we're on vacation or to maybe prevent the onset of some of those things. So one of my biggest concerns when I travel, especially for work, is stomach upset.
Sure.
That can completely derail everything.
Yep.
And I think I've mentioned it before here on the radio show. I'm a big fan of probiotics. That's a great way to, a couple weeks before you're going on vacation, start taking them and take it with you as you go on vacation, especially like a shelf-stable one where you don't have to worry about refrigeration.
Yep.
And that's just going to really aid digestion and help you, especially if you're traveling abroad where we have new cuisines and new bacteria, all these new things that we're encountering.
So that's how far I start, 2 weeks ahead, a couple weeks ahead?
We should all be taking probiotics all the time.
I get that.
Anyway.
But if
But if
you're
you're
not,
not-
and this is your wake-up call,
Yep.
at least a couple weeks
At
before
least a
you
couple
go.
weeks
Okay.
ahead. You want a time to build up that probiotic colony.
Yeah. And just get everything working like that.
Yep.
Yeah. And the body is expecting it to work like that.
All right.
And in addition to digestion, probiotics are really going to support immune health, which is the other big concern when we travel. The last thing we want to do after, saving up for so long to go on a nice vacation is get a cold or some sort of
I know.
immune insult like
Sure.
that.
Yeah, true.
And so focusing on things that can support immune wellness while we travel is really great. And for that, elderberry is my go-to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
nice.
it's a really beautiful herb. It grows around here. Elderberry trees are native to our area.
Nice.
You can make syrups with them. It's really kind of tastes like a little bit like a raisin and a cross between a raisin and a berry. Really palatable. You can get it in gummy format, syrups. The Co-op has
nice.
all of it.
Wow.
And it's just an easy way, especially for kids as well. Kids safe for them to take. Whole family, just get some elderberry immune support before you travel. Take it with you on the plane too.
And think about past vacations. Somebody always gets sick.
They always
Somebody
I
always
know,
gets sick.
I know.
It just happens.
Well, those airplanes don't even get me started.
don't.
Oh, I know. Well, it's also you are letting when you go on vacation and you don't have the daily stress of life that kind of keeps your body going. Your immune system comes down naturally. Like I'm letting go.
Yeah, our
it's
defenses
wonderful.
are just
but,
kind of-
But you're opening yourself up if you're not prepared.
And we're away from our natural environment, our natural
Yep.
habits, routines.
Abigail raised 5 good points. What do you got? You got to beat her now.
She brought water. I think that was so strong.
hydration.
She brought water.
It's the
electrolytes.
foundation of it all.
Just remember to still enjoy every part of your vacation and don't feel any of that guilt. Take away the guilt that you're going to have if you do have that.
I'm so warming
pizza.
to her. I like it. Guilt-free. Go away. Thank you.
But still smart and healthy.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
But still smart and
Travel
healthy.
smart.
True. Oh, perfect.
Here
We
comes
summed
the
it up.
orchestra.
Amanda Fay, Abigail McShinsky, Leslie. It was great. You're going to come back
I think
behind the
so.
cameras again?
I
Good.
think so. Yeah. Each month we have a different theme, so we'll be doing local in
Get back.
June. So.
Perfect.
Not only did we
Okay.
have 3 guests, we had like 5 or 6 cheap plugs for the Concord Food Co-op.
Which is-
It was a
Which
big
is
day
only
here,
right.
kids.
It
No,
was
this is
only
great.
right.
Have a great weekend, kids. We'll do it again next Friday.
Thanks, guys.
If you're in the mood for real food, it's Concord Food Co-op.